Hi boys and girls, hope you're enjoying the phone pictures. Another one today. This is a little ladybird. So we'll just get started, okay? So we're just coming halfway down the page here and we're just going to do almost like a football shape here. Now I'll go around this with my black in a minute just in case you can't see it. It's quite kind of flattish at the bottom. Okay, and then it's got another little sort of football head, just a small one here. And just before you come to the bottom of it, just to the side, it's a wee bit flatter. And that's got an extra wee bit there. Okay, so I'll just go around that with my black pencil so that you can see it a bit better. Let's make it a little bit bigger at the same time. And we'll just do a couple of wee eyes there. Okay. Now, it's got a couple of, I don't know what it's got in its mouth. It's got something in its mouth. So these are its wee feet. And don't forget its big round dots on his back. You can do as many as you like of them. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring some little branches down here, just a little double line and just some leaves. Just another one there. Okay, and just about here there's a little flower that he's kind of sitting on. It's just like a wee mini rose or something. So it's got a little cup going up there, and then it's got a little turn back on the cup like that, and then it's just got a little circle in the middle to show you the middle there, and just put a couple of little cups like that on it, and that should look quite like a little rose. And then it's got a couple of bigger bits coming out like that. Okay, so once we colour that in, that'll look okay. Alright, so the ladybird's sitting on a big leaf, so we're just going to sort of come round here like that, and a little bit like that, and then we can put wee jaggy bits on the leaf there. Okay, and then you can do sort of wee veiny bits through the leaf if you like as well. Just watch you don't get mixed up with the feet though. Just a few of these. So I'm going to do another wee double line round the base of them just so that we can see that's his base there. Okay, so that's the black in. I'm going to go in now with the red, and I'm just going to colour this in. Now I'll do this with a pencil just to keep me away from the circles now, although it doesn't matter because the circles are darker, so it doesn't matter if you go over the circles because they're going to be darker anyway. It's only if they're leaving them white you have to be very careful going round. So I'm going to, again, this is a watercolour pencil again, so you'll get more paint out of that, but I can also add some paint out my paints to that as well. And if you want it a wee bit stronger, you can add little bits of pink in there, and I'll just show you what that looks like once I mix them. So you get quite a lot of colour out of the pencil anyway. There you are. So I'm just going to take my small brush like that, just a wee pointy brush, and just have a little tissue handy. Dip your brush into the water. They only need to be a little bit damp, and when I wet that, that goes darker, see that? And just that's the two colours getting picked up there and getting mixed in, so it's giving me a stronger red. That's an apple red. There you are. So that's him in. So for the black spots on him, you can do a bit of purple and a bit of black just to make it extra dark. Always when you put another colour beside your black, it makes it a bit darker. And it's probably best doing that bit when it's dry, because the Ladybird's pretty wet at the moment because I've just worked on it with water. So you can do these in dry and then the red in dry and then wet everything at the same time if you like. Okay, so that's that. So I'm just going to take a smaller brush, just a wee bit more pointy and a bit smaller, and all I need to do is just dampen them. And that's the black spots in. And you can go in and darken them another little bit when they're dry if you like. So that's him. Right, so the same thing with his head. Get a little bit of purple going first. The purple's quite good to put on because if you want a wee sheen on the black, you can show a wee bit of the lilac coming through the black and it makes it look a bit nicer. Gives it a wee sheen, plus it darkens the black. So I'm just going to go around his wee eyes and I'm just going to leave them white. So just going to begin with the black. This is what I mean, I can leave just a little bit of the lilac showing there. Alright, and again I'm just using my small brush. So always hit on the light colours first, which is the lilac, and then go into the black. There we are. That leaves a wee shiny bit on him. Okay, now we're going to do some lemon for a base for the leaf. So just get some of that in fairly quickly with your pencil. And then we can get some green on that as well. It's fairly light this, and keep it quite light so that it shows up the ladybird. And then you can take a darker colour for the wee bit of shadow just under him. Keep his legs quite dark, his wee feet. Keep that a little bit dark as well. So you can shade in little bits of dark just for shadow. There. Now if I take my bigger brush again and just wet on the light colours first. Just watch you don't touch any of the dark because it'll go quite muddy if you do. But there you are. That's the wee leaf that he's on. And this is wet paint, this is watercolour paint here, so these will go quite dark, but that's okay because they're wee jaggy bits. And you can use that wee bit of dark just to show off some of the wee veiny bits if you like. Okay, so what I'm going to do now with the background, I'm going to do some lemon in the background as well. Now this is the pencils, but you can use your paint if you like, maybe a wee bit quicker with the paint. But the pencils are just that little bit more delicate than the paints, so that's why I tend to use them more for these kind of things. So I'm taking the yellow all round about him, makes it look nice and sunny. And then just near the yellow I can go in with a little bit of orange, just to make it a little bit warmer, like up there and there. Just makes it a bit stronger, a bit warmer, and it makes the yellow show up a little bit better as well. So down here I've got another leaf here, so I'll just do one like that coming in, wee jaggy bits on it, just a wee vein showing through it, and then do my yellow as the base. Then a light green on top of that. So I'll quickly just go around with the big brush, just shading these in. Always start with a light colour first, mind. Keeps it cleaner. That's it. Just go down here very gently, watching you don't touch the black too much the now. Just keep cleaning your brush, dab it on your tissue. Keeps it nice and clean. Oops, a wee bit there. As it happens, there's a wee shadow at that bit anyway, so not too bothered about that. Now I've went round my phone frame with my black, so I've got to be careful I don't pick up the black there the now as well. But you can go round your phone picture with pens or anything that you like. So I'm going to do some more leaves up here. Yellow base first. You don't need to do too much detail on them, and then a little bit of green. And you can just do the green stems as well while we're at it. And I've got this sort of greyish colour which can create some of the little veins down there. Sometimes it's a good idea though just to go in and wet that first, let that dry, and then put the wee sort of veiny bits in, because if you do this, that black would run into the veins now. So if you wet the edges of the black, that makes it a wee bit sort of jagged at the edges. See? Alright, so that's that little bit done. So I'm going to go back now and do the rose. So I'm going to make it sort of reddish in there, but I don't want it to clash with the ladybird, so I'm going to get into more pink in a minute. I'm just doing red where the darker bits would be, like in here. And a little bit there. So these little sort of cut bits that I've drew in, I'm keeping them kind of light now. So I'll just go in with the red in between that so that you can see it's the rose. Now if you want it to be a little bit darker than that, you can go in with a darker red. This is more like a sort of burgundy red into these bits. And that's quite a lot of paint that's on there, so I can actually add little bits of pink as well. So outside the dark bit I'm going for a little bit of pink, so that when I wet that the pink will spread onto some bits as well. And that makes it a little bit stronger as well. Okay, so I think the tiny little brush is fine for this. So just wet on the dark bits, that shows up the little cup. And in there. Now I can wet my brush here just to sort of make that a bit paler. That's the pink coming up now. Just watch you don't hit on the black lines too much though. So that's the pink bits coming up there now, and the dark bits sort of going into them. So you can take your time and do them a little bit slower, make them nice and detailed. And there's another little bit of pink here for another bit of the petals, so I'll just keep that looking a palish pink. Sometimes as well you can just wet a little bit of the brush, the pencil like that, and add that in a little bit stronger if you like. Just watching my dark lines there. Okay, so I can add like more little bits of pink to make it a bit more vibrant in there and in there. So the pencils are great for that, because you are actually just working with the paint. And then just wet your brush just to finish that little bit off. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go in with a little bit of my white acrylic, and this should just add like wee eyes and things on them, just to make them a bit brighter. Oops, that's a wee bit watery. Now if it is watery, just dab it like that, dry your brush off a little bit and just try and put it on a little bit thicker. That goes on better now. Do his little eyes. So you can use a darker green too, and you can go in and make these a bit more shadowy at the top. They should be drying out a little bit now. And also you can use your grey one again, and now that it's drying out a little bit, you can put some of the little veins in, a bit more prominent now. So I'm going to just put a little shadow underneath the leaf there, because there'll be a wee shadow there. And I'm just using a little bit of the pink, and that'll mix with the grey that's on that line, so that'll make it darker. A wee bit darker there as well. Anything that's dark in your picture will show up the light on other places. So I'm just going to make sure that I've filled in all my bases that I've put in for the leaves and everything. So there you are. That's another little fun one to do. So I'm just going to wet some of these little shadows now. And if I just touch on the dark black line a wee bit there, it will mix through and it'll give me another nice wee shadow there. And also just wet your little shadows on there and there. Okay, now I've already went round my dark line, but I can just put another wee damp bit round there, and this is where you need to lift it up a little bit to get a good go at this. I've already did the dark round it, but you can do an extra dark if you like, and a little bit at the bottom. And you've always got a side that's a bit thicker, so bring this one out just a bit thicker. This creates a sort of a 3D. And another little bit there. Now all that's left to do is just go around, the bottoms of them, just make them a bit rounded with your black pencil. Okay, so that's that. I'll just show you that closer up. There's another wee one beside it as well. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. See you next time. Bye bye.